going. I'm going to be getting her done. I have bath bombs and some really beautiful sugar scrubs that I like to keep in little jars and keep at the kitchen counter. And it's just a nice way to wash your hands. And I have the whipped sugar scrub. Let me turn the light on. Let me turn the light on so you can see. Okay. So how the hell are you? I hope you're doing well. I got these really cute jars at the 99-cent store, and they're airtight, which I like, and they have a liner on the lid, which is another plus that I like. So I'm going to package these up. Have you guys ever made these? These are little sugar scrubs that you wash your hands with, and you can put them at your sink in your bathroom. I'm going to cut those up. I did peach mango ones, and I did sweet berry licious. Aren't these beautiful soaps? This is frosted marzipan, and these are the activated charcoal hearts. And then I did relaxing elderberry soap. I infused elderberry. And then these ones are lick me all over. So how is everyone? Let's take a rip, shall we? Before I put my gloves on and get all doidy. I'm going to smoke a little bit of my F3. I got me a nice coffee. These ones are a peach mango cocoa craziness. I'm going to call them cocoa craziness. I can smell all of it. I mean, my whole house smells amazing. Oh, I have a little bit in here. Okay. I don't need that then. Latte. I love these little choker pokers, don't you? I just don't want to get anything on my product. So I'm going to load this up before I touch anything. Cheers, everyone. I'm so tired. I went to bed, I think around 1:30 or 2. I'm not 100% sure at what time it was, but I know it was close to 1:32 a.m. So I got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I had a little one, 19. You want to hear something cocoa crazy? How you doing, Denise? How you doing? Good morning. You want to hear something freaking crazy? I have a shrink wrap and I have a sealer, right? And I've had them for about 3 years. And when Mister came and helped me, all of a sudden the button on my sealer was broken. I'm like, what the hell? And then I remembered it had fallen off of the top of the refrigerator in the garage. So that's how it probably got broke. So I didn't think I was going to be able to seal anything up, right? Because of the sealing bags, you have to have a heat, right, to seal everything. And so I'm like, what the hell? So he got that working for me to where I was able to seal everything up, because there was no way I was going to get a sealer delivered to me by time for the show, right? Then I turn around and the goddamn gun that seals and wraps everything and shrinks it tight like this, it sparked and it broke. So yesterday and last night till early in the morning, I was using a blow dryer, which is sitting next to my table right now, with a shrink wrap gun and a shrink wrapper that's broken. I want to throw them out the window. I'm so mad. But it's okay, because God's on my side. Because everything is going to get wrapped. And everything is going to get labeled and sealed. So we're going to put these in the bags first and seal those up. I'm going to turn it on. So let me get it. Oh, come on, don't go in there. See this button? This button right here? This button, if I push it the wrong way to turn it, it'll push in and it won't turn on. And so I left it on the temperature that he fixed it for me before he left. And I'm like, okay, so I'll try it. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And it's my own fault, because I know I've had them for 3 years, but my goodness, I didn't think about them going out. I thought about having enough bags. I thought about having enough product. I thought about having everything I needed made up, but I certainly did not think about sealing. I guess I don't have to consider that just like my grow room, right? And have backup equipment. So now I need a seal and wrap and the shrink wrap gun. So I pray they sell me out at the show, because my unemployment's being questioned and they're calling me today and they're not paying me any money. So I hope they sell me out and I could stay in my house one more month. Otherwise, I'm going to be on the street again. Okay. So I just use a shrink wrap bag and I place the balls in there. And I'm going to let this gun over here heat up before I try to squish it. And I'll cut these up and I'll put those in the jar. So my printer is $400 for my Mac. It's like one of the only computer printers that's compatible with this Mac. Come on, darling. Oh, they smell heavenly. I want to go and take a bath right now. These ones will roll and they'll spin and they'll bubble and they'll feel like silk on your skin, and they'll make this big old foam. I went to visit my son when he was having his chemotherapy treatment, because I wanted to be there with him, right? And so I stayed right in the hotel across the street from UCLA's hospital so I could be right there near him. And I took a bath bomb, because, hotels always have a really nice bath. And I treated myself to a nice room with a jacuzzi tub, right? And I put one of my bath bombs in, but I made a bigger one. I made a big one. And I put it in the tub. And I went to go get my PJs out of my suitcase and some makeup pad removers. And I go back in the bathroom. And there's foam all over the floor, bubbles everywhere. I said, oh, I put a little bit too much SLSA in that. I had myself a bubble party. It was so enjoyable and so fun. And I walk into the cancer unit and they're like, who's wearing that rose? I said, oh, that's my bath bomb. I had a bath before, and we had a little experience in the bathroom. So you probably smelling it all over me. I smelled just like a damn rose, like you picked a rose off a bush, right? I'm so tired, I can't even fight my way into this bag. I don't have help. I'm sorry, I don't have help. Mr. was kind enough to help me after he had his treatment, and did my labels for me and brought them to me, and he fixed my gun. So I got him that help. So I'm grateful for that. But man, I wish I had someone here with me that could come and play. Come and play with me. Come and play in the soap world with me. Come and I got a half of one. I'm going to show you how it works. I'll bring a bowl over and I'll show you how it's going to work. So let's see if we're ready. Come on, darling. Be nice to mama. Oh, the light's on. Thank you, Jesus. Let me get my skizzers. I feel good. Na, 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 na. So good. I don't even know what. I feel amazing, as tired as I am. See? I got a seal. Yay. And then I'm going to have to use my blow dryer to seal them up around it. But it's okay. I'll get me a... Excuse me. I have a little cold. I'm going to get me a new one. I haven't ordered it yet, but I will. I have to wait till after the show and see how my funds are, because I don't want to drop any more coin right now. I don't really have it to drop, Girl's got a budget since she isn't married anymore. It's so fucking hard. I never realized how hard it was when you didn't have a second person helping, or a second income, or shit, just a second body in your fucking house. It's sometimes lonely. I'm adjusting. I'm happy and I'm enjoying my space. But it has its pros and cons, that's for sure. I'm excited because I remember when I was younger and I had my son, I was pretty restricted. I couldn't do a lot of things because if my son couldn't go and be part of the festivities, then I wasn't going to go, right? I wasn't going to go. So that's how it went, and that's how I rolled until he moved out, until he was 18 and moved out, right? And so I didn't do a lot of outdoory things. I didn't go to a lot of parties or events. I didn't even do my senior prom. I never went to a senior dance or a senior prom. I never had that rite of passage because I was irresponsible and got pregnant. I wouldn't change anything. It is what it is, and I wouldn't change a thing, and my son's my best friend. And that's part of what's really nice about being able to grow up with him, but it did restrict me. So I'm no longer restricted. Like, I could pack a bag, and within limitations, I could pack a bag and just go, right? Wherever I want to go, or I could do whatever I want to do, or I could buy whatever I want to buy, and it wouldn't, I don't have to answer to somebody, so to speak, right? Get off my fingers. But that too has its pros and cons. Everything has its pros and cons. Everything. That's the duality of life, isn't it? And I'm so happy. I'm so peaceful. I'm so bliss inside that even if my house burnt down right now, I'd be like, okay, well, we got to get a new house. Nothing seems to stress me. Nothing seems to shake me. And I love that because I never have been a confrontational person. I don't like confrontation, right? I avoid it at all costs. And I've always been that way, even in the nursing field. But if it came to my patient and the doctor, I would tell the doctor what for, but I wouldn't tell the patient what for, right? Because I didn't like confrontation. So if the patient beat the hell out of the nurse because they weren't getting what they wanted or whatever, or feeling like crap in the hospital, I just let them, right? But if a doctor tried to do that to me or my patient, I'd be all over him or her. I'd be like, you can't do that. Who the heck are you, right? So I've always been unconfrontational. Don't care for confrontation. Would prefer just to sit down with a cup of tea or a beer or something and chat it out, right? Because there's not one thing, if you really think about this world and everything in it, there's not one thing that cannot be settled without words. Love ousts all things. All things. So if you stay in love, what could hurt you? What could affect you? Nothing. You have challenges, sure. So what? We all have challenges, don't we? We all have challenges. Shit, I get a bill in the mail and I don't want it. That's a challenge. I drove down the street. I say, I don't like going this way because the street's all messed up. What do? Drive down that way, get a nail in my tire. And it cost me, I couldn't believe what it cost me for a tire on my car. It was more expensive than a tire on a truck. It was $125 for the tire to be put on. And there was no saving the tire. And I knew better. I don't like driving down that street, but I was in a hurry. See, that's a challenge. That's a challenge. Or, I go to the store with a list and I get everything I think I need and nothing on my freaking list. And I get home and I go, oh, like last night at 2 a.m, I'm like, I'm almost out of sugar. I don't think I'm going to have enough sugar to make these. Where's my sugar? I can't go to the store to get sugar right now. And I had enough sugar though. So I'm just chilling and chatting with you guys. So, I hope I'm not offending anyone, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to talk. You guys are my counselors. What is wrong with this bag? Why are you beating me up? Why are you beating me up? These smell so good. I posted on my social media because the gal from the fairgrounds, she sent everybody a flyer showing pictures of the fair, and announcing it, to the city and the county. Because I guess this is a pretty big event. I had no idea. I didn't even know it existed, and I just basically I ran across it on my Facebook feed, which was really odd. Because I've lived here. How long have I been here now? 8 years? 9 years? 8 years I've lived here now. And not in this house, but in this town. And I don't even go to the fair. I don't even go to the fair. I've been there, but I don't generally go because it's so darn expensive to get in. And if there's a band or something I want to hear or play, then I'll go. As soon as I get these wrapped, I'll take my gloves and I'll take a rip, and then I'll use alcohol because I don't want to cross-contaminate my bath bombs. I thought even if you go down this way, they're not very cohesive. And if you have your finger in the way, you can easily scratch your bath bomb and make it bump in it. And I want them to be purty. I gotta watch my time because my EDD phone interviews at between 10 and 12. It's like I don't have enough to do. I have to do a phone interview with EDD, and then I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. It's like, okay, I got time. Sure. I got to get my booth set up tomorrow, and I have time for a doctor's appointment. Hope they're fast. It's early. The fair for tomorrow, for the 3rd, is from 2 to 6. And so we can go in at noon. So my appointment's at 8 in the morning. So I'll be out of the doctor's by 9 easily. And I'll have my hair all done, curled up. And my clothes will be laid out on my bed. And I'll just come home and throw my makeup on, pack up any last minute items that I might need. Put my tent. I bought the coolest craft tent. Looks like a little building, like you could go into, like a storefront. And I'm going to put my sign up. I'll take pictures and put a video up for you guys. I got my shirt, my little soap shed shirt. When I did my very first, I can't bring myself to throw it away or get rid of it. When I did my very first event, publicly, I made a shirt. I went to Michael's and I bought shirts and those little iron-on things, and I put my name on the front, and I put little soap shed on the back. And I found it when I was that worked good. When I was going through my stuff, because I don't really have everything unpacked, because I rent here and I eventually want to buy again. So things that I don't need unpacked, I'm not unpacking. They're just in the storage boxes in the garage. So I was looking through my Christmas stuff to have some stuff to put on the table, and there was my shirt. I thought, I'm going to wear that. So I'm going to wear my little soap shed shirt. I cannot bring myself to get rid of it. That worked out really well. How did I do that? Oh, smart. Okay. See? You just right on there, guys. I didn't even think about my shrink wrap bags, because these are my shrink wrap bags here, and I buy them by like 5,000 at a time. And this is what's left, 2 packages of 5,000. I'm like, you better start checking that inventory too when you're doing your oils and your butters and you're getting all your order in. You got to think about this stuff too. And see, I'm new. I'm not a new I'm a new business. And the first year in business is horrid. Oh, see, now I'm doing it wrong again. Try that again. Yeah, see? Wow. Okay. It would help if I pull it closer to me, too. But I only have 3 left. And I have to blow dry them to shrink them, so. Thank you, Lord, for allowing this shrink wrap to continue to shrink wrap these things. 'Cause I'm going to maybe do a lotion. Good morning. Lovely bombs. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You should get you one if you've never had a spinning, floating Lush. You know who Lush is? I make a lot of Lush dupes. So if you know who Lush is and how much they charge for their product, cheers, Concha. This is the same bath bomb. Does not have 1/10 of the ingredients that they have, right? They have so many ingredients in there, and I was really surprised. Oh, some of them use sweet almond oil, and I'm like, 1/3 of the population is allergic, has a nut allergy. So right off the bat, you've taken 1/3 of your product away, right? You've taken 1/3 of your sales away, because if you use sweet almond oil in your product as a carrier oil, the person's going to pick it up, look at the ingredient, and go, I can't have that. It's got sweet almond oil in it. And so they are not going to buy it, right? So I don't use sweet almond oil for a general carrier oil. There's so many other beautiful carrier oils. And yes, carrier oils are expensive. And I use jojoba, and it's not cheap. And I don't care. It's got very good skin care properties to it. And yes, I don't mind it being a little bit more, because it ups the product to a luxury product. Nut allergies are serious, yes. They're extremely serious. I used to get, I would say on an average on my unit, I would say on an average of 4 days working, I would probably get a nut allergy 4 times. At least 4 times, sometimes more. And it was mostly kids that had gone on a field trip or had a little thing at their school, and the mom didn't know, that made a product and one of the kids ate it. It usually was that. But it's very serious. And kids go sour quickly. And if you're not on top of your game, you can lose a kid in your ER quick, because a nut allergy can just cut their airway off immediately. That's how you do it, girl. Okay, so you live and you learn. You think as many freaking bath bombs as I've done, I'd know this. I don't have a bath bomb press. Have you seen those things? Those things are bitchin', man. I would love to have one. But they're like $300. I'm going to get rid of that. Toss that shit out. Take that off, because I don't want that on. I'm getting a little warm. Yeah, It's like, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to unplug this thing. And these are done. I'm going to get rid of these bags. I got to order bags too now. So these I'll just shrink wrap them all. I did a peach on this side and the yellow on this side. And this is a mango peach cocoa craziness. And they're going to spin and like I said, they'll spin and they'll foam up and they'll bubble and they will make the water feel like when you rub your fingers together with an oil, the satin, it will do that. And then I put in polysorbate 80 because micas are lake dyes that they're not water soluble. So they would make like a ring around your tub, right? So I use polysorbate 80 to prevent the slippage and then that ring around their tub, and people appreciate that. So I'm going to make these. I'm going to cut them up and put them in these little jars and put these really cute labels on them. See how they do. These are super easy to do if you want to know how to do them. The thing about these, though, they're a little tricky. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good thinking. This is, it's got 20%. Well, it's 2 ounces of mountain pour, 2 ounces of or 6 ounces of carrier. I can't think right now. Fuck. It's 2 ounces of carrier oil. Did I use 2 or 6? I used 6 ounces of grapeseed oil. So I used 6 ounces of sugar, and I used 2 ounces of grapeseed oil, and the fragrance. You put it in your microwave with 2 ounces of mountain pour clear, no sweat. And you have to do it really fast because then you pour the sugar in and then you put it in the mold. And that's what's kind of tricky. I'm going to do those last because these are more of this flavor. So let's do that. I'm going to take a rip first, okay? So let's take a rip. Let me get my alcohol. I like to keep alcohol in a big old spray bottle. Oh, these smell lovely. I'm just going to take one, I think, off. Because that's all I need off, really. What are you guys smoking? I'm smoking my F3. Did you see the pictures on Instagram of my F3? The hairs on it are amazing. I'm doing a latte coffee that my friend Denise sent me and some French vanilla. So good. Cheers, everyone. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yummy. I went by Papers Live this morning and said hi. That's so good. I'm going to have another one of those. He was off today, I guess. Man, I really have a cold. I was denying it. Oh, you're just smoking too much weed. No, I have a cold. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I never get colds, and I don't know if it's my allergies or change of weather. I have no fever. My body feels amazing. I don't have any cough. I'm going to have to take it off. I don't, just the congestion is what's driving me nuts. What is a cold? Yeah. What is a cold anyway, right? But a bug. And what people don't understand is there are what's called free radicals that are, no runny nose, no, that run around your air. And those free radicals in the air are viruses. And how do I know? Because I'm psychic and I have the ability to see energy in this realm, in this world, and move energy. And I can see the cells. I can see the simple cells. I can see the complex cells. I can see multidimensional cells, and spirit shows them to me. So those cells are called free radicals in the medical industry, in the medical world. That's how you get a virus. That's how you get a bug. That's how you get the flu. That's how you get influenza, by free radicals. Like you walk into a grocery store or you walk into an office and you put your hand on a counter and a virus is there. Your nose turns. Oh, I don't have any tonsils. Do you have tonsils? Cheers. I don't have tonsils. Ooh, that is so good. Damn. Oh, well. 87. I know. The weather's weird. No tonsils. See, I don't have any tonsils either, and I think that's why I don't get sick. I remember when I was married to Victor, he used to always get bronchitis, but he had tonsils. Chronic bronchitis. I'm like, dude, you always have bronchitis. I'm like, that's so good. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. You got my message? Good. I have this to finish up, and then I'll call you. If you want to ask me the questions on the on the Instagram, like if you get in my Instagram box, I'll try and answer them right there. But if it's a lengthy conversation that you're trying to have, then you just gotta let me know, right? I only have today, and still have the gift packages to wrap up, because I'm going to put like 6 gift packages together so they can have gifts to purchase. Hi, Elderberry. You had bronchitis. Never had a cold or flu since. You had your tonsils out twice? What'd they do? Fucking forget some of them? R.I.P., man. Yes, rest in peace. Yes. Thanks for stopping in. And no, I'm happy to if I can help in any way, Bear. I don't know, I know you said there's something you want to talk to me about. I am happy to talk. No problem. I sometimes appreciate people telling me and giving me a heads up. Sometimes people don't like getting in an email and speaking personal. I think I do too. You kind of shed your skin, right? You kind of shed your skin. That's what you do. Shed your skin. Yes. So I have this to finish up, and then just this, it's on the table to label. That's it. And then I'm going to go into the packaging. But I have that damn interview on the phone coming up. So hopefully she calls me right at 10, or he, whomever they are, and I can get that done and over with. So what I do with these, is these you can put in your kitchen, and you can put them in your bathroom, and you can leave them in an airtight sealed container. And then you take, instead of using soap, because it's soap too, instead of using soap, you take one of the cubes and you break it up in your hand, and you add a little water and you rub it together, and it's a mild exfoliant, and as you're rubbing it together it turns into soap, and then as you're rinsing it off it turns into lotion. And I put about 8 to 10, sometimes 12 in here depending on how big they are. And people just set them at their bathroom. If you get them wet, or they're not in a airtight sealed container, they could get bumps or problems. So I'm going to just cut these straight down like that. I used a bigger mold, so I'm going to test and see if I can get more this way, because I used a larger mold. And see, I just made strips. And then I'm going to cut them in squares. And they come out like these little squares, right? And I'm going to mix purple and green. I'm going to mix some of this color, I think. So I think I can manage with the 4 on this. It works great. I like this because it always keeps my hands moisturized. I always have, everyone says, man, your hands, how do you keep them so soft? How do you keep your hands and nails looking so beautiful? This, I wash with my soap. That's the cutest thing. I kind of want them mixed. Those are so cute. Oh, I just can't even. I just can't even. They're so goddamn cute. How many did I put in there? I have no idea how many I put in there. I have no idea. I didn't count them. But see, and then I'll put a cute label on, and you just pull one out, and you can wash your hands, and you leave them at your kitchen sink. Or you can put them in your bathroom and leave them in your bathroom sink. You could take them in the shower. You can take them when you're doing a pedicure on yourself. You can use them then. They're fabulous. And I just can't even. They're just so cute. I need more pink. They're just so damn cute. I can't even. I mean, come on. I am such a sucker for sweet things like this, you know? Like, I love sweet things, like stuffed animals and lollipops and teddy bears, walks on the beach. I just can't even. I love them. I absolutely love them. If you guys want me to show you how to make them, let me know. I'm happy to show you how to make them. They're super simple, the recipe. It's just a little tricky doing it. And once you get it down, you'll be fine, you know. And if you go price these somewhere, just go try to price some of this stuff. Just try to go into a retail store somewhere and price some of this stuff, and it's going to be phenomenally crazy. Shizzle, I made a lot. I didn't realize. That's okay. We'll have extra if we need it. I like extra. And I don't have to put as much in there, but I want people to get their money's worth, right? Oh, they're just so cute. I can't even. Look at that. They're just so adorable. I can't even. I'm going to have to mix these because these are the same scent as these. So I'm going to switch this up a little bit. I may switch it out and add some green to that. We'll see, because I don't know how many I'm going to get out of it. So I just picked soft pastel colors because I thought they'd be sweet. And you just let them sit about 6 hours, and then you can cut them and mold them or cut them and package them. They have to be in airtight containers. So I think that's what I'm going to do. See, I'm going to recreate, peeps. I'm going to recreate here. Because these are all the same scent. And those are different scent. And so they're going to go in a different one. So I'm just going to mix them all. I can't touch my screen. I'm sorry. I missed that. I'm sorry. I'm looking right now if you want to repeat it. Because I can't touch my screen. I'm just going to mix these together and just use these all. And I'm going to count them this time. So there's 6, 2, okay, 2, I think it looks actually better with the green in there. I do. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. So there's 6 in there now. Okay. All my jars have been sanitized, sprayed, and placed in a sterile bag. When you're selling product, you have to make sure you have all your containers sanitized. Look at my lid. Darn it. See how many I get. 2, 4, because I want enough in there. 6. So 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. That's wrong. Star. 2, 4. So that's 10 already. I can't touch my screen. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go 12, 13, 14, 15. What'd I say? So there's 4, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. That's a good size jar. That's a good size jar. That's gonna last someone a minute. They're going to be happy with that. I'm sure. I just can't even. They're just so damn adorable. And I'm gonna, of course, fill my jar up that's in my bathroom because I have to. Wow, I made way more than I needed to. Darn. Okay, well, I'll have extra of these, I'm sure. So if y'all want some of these, let me know. I don't mind if I put an extra one in there. I think I did, but that's okay. That's perfectly okay. How many's here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Let me see if I can get my jar and fill my jar. Oh shit, I can't fill my jar. My jar's too small. So these I'm going to keep for myself on this scent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because this isn't enough to make more. And I want to make sure each one of these jars has 15 scrubs in them. So they'll have 15 washes for their sink, right? So that's going to be perfect. I can't even. Look at these lids. And aren't those adorable? Aren't those adorable? My goodness. I think I can put in another couple in that one. Because maybe they're just a little smaller. And that's okay. I don't mind. I want them to... How do you get all stacked over there like that? That's a big one. I will wipe all those jars down and label them. I'm going to write labels on these. I have some really beautiful little stickers, labels that come with these, and I'm going to hand label them. I think people appreciate that. I'm just going to stick a couple more in here. I don't mind giving extra, and, you know, yeah, it's perfect. And I did green, blue, green, red, and then the candy canes. I don't know how I ended up sticking them. You saw me stick them in there differently, and they all stacked together. It's like the colors knew where their own color was. Come on, guys. It's supposed to be a different color. I just lose myself in this stuff, man. I just lose myself. And I'm like, what? Girl, everything you have to make it look so perfect. Yes, you do. I can't even. They are just so flipping beautiful. Now, I shorted myself a little bit. I always do. I always do. So let's see how many I get here. This is this is the peach mango. And my God, it's heaven. And that one is sweet berry-licious. And I left the stuff out because I was contemplating making more. I don't think I need to make any more. You don't have to be perfect on your squares either. And you could use a mold. I've seen them do it. I don't do it because I like working simple and quick and efficient. And I have little ladybugs and these, with this recipe, as quick as it moves, there's no way. And I did peach and fizzy lemonade color with llike dyes. Beautiful. Did a really good job. I want a store, so I like a storefront of my own so bad. Someday. After I publish my book. After I publish my book, it's coming. I know it's coming. I'm manifesting the shit out of it. My hands hurt so much, you guys, from bath bomb molding and cutting and chopping and making. Oh my God, these are going to be so sweet, this color. I love these colors. Okay. So I put 16 in that one. have 2 green, 2 silver, and 2 red. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. These are a little bigger. 15 is all I can get in that one. So there's 15. I don't want to mix those. Well, I'll know by the color. I mean, I can't even. These are the cutest. People would see these in your bathroom and they'd ask you, where'd you get those? Are those not the cutest little sugar scrubs you ever seen? And they're emulsifying. So they turn into lotion and they have a very mild sugar in them. I think I'm going to keep these from a sale. Yeah, I'll keep for myself. So I got 4 of those ones. So I got 2 red, 2 silver, 2 green. No, I don't have another candy cane. Okay. So I got 4 of those and 5 of the other ones, so 9. I'll just, because I wanted to have something extra on my table, and these are perfect to add to my table. So these I'll keep for myself. These are the peach mango, and I'm gonna grab my other label here. I'll take a rip with you guys. This is my sweet berrylicious label, and I'm gonna wipe this all down here. I'm not worried about using alcohol on my wood table. This is a used secondhand table that needs to be really redone, but it's solid wood and it's beautiful, and it takes a little bit of the finish off because I want to refinish it, so I don't mind. See, I don't mind. And then I'll wipe all these down with alcohol before I stick labels on, and I'll take a rip with you guys, and then I will probably get out of here because I have my interview at 10, and I'll get these shrunk before then. I don't want to put the air on, make you guys go through that. Those are going in the trash. Wow. I mean, I've literally taken myself down to no containers, and so I'll have to do a restock of everything. I turned that off. That's fine. If any of you guys are looking to get any of my product, or you're trying to, source some, just email me. You say you saw it on my channel, you want some of that, then let me know. I do a lot of wholesale orders where people will say, I want a loaf of soap, I want 12 ounces of whipped sugar scrub for the shower, or 2 8-ounce lotions, a loaf of soap, or 10 bath bombs and 12 ounces of lotion. Those are the kind of orders people give me. So I like doing them in that regard because I can wholesale to you that way. I can give you a better price that way. Because one thing I won't do in this business is pay myself less than 20 an hour. I think I'm worth 20 an hour. And this takes time. This doesn't happen by itself, and it takes time. And if you care about what you're doing and you want quality product, then you need to make sure that you got your dots in a row and you know your shit about your product and what you're using, right? And so my labeling and things like that, I'm pretty serious about. I try to locally source all my products from local vendors here because I like to help the local mom and pop shops, right? I'm a big fan of that. And who does not need lotion, bath bombs, body butter, whipped emulsified sugar scrubs, little hand washing sugar scrubs, soap? I make detergent and liquid shower gel and shampoo, my own vitamin C and retinol for my face, my own skincare line. I don't sell that, but I make it. I do the Healing Hands face wash and the Healing Hands lotion. People order that a lot. Because there's people that have psoriasis or cirrhosis or skin problems with acne or cystic, acne. So they love that. I'm really loving this color combination. This color combination is kind of fruity and it matches the scent. Very delicious. So you can pull one out and you don't know if you're getting a grape or a strawberry or a raspberry or what you're getting. Cheers, everybody. And these are going to be amazing. See, I got to use this damn blow dryer. Well, it could be worse, Star. You could not have anything without the time. You know? At least I'm at the end. Watch, I'll show you. Show you. And see that where I sealed it? This blow dryer. And it seals it, see? And I have to go through and do that with all of these because my thing is broken. So that's going to take me a minute to do. And I need to prepare for my interview. So I'll do this before the interview and get all that stuff out of the way. And then I'm going to do some packaging. I appreciate you guys stopping in and sharing some time with me. Cheers. If you're looking for anything, you can follow me on Instagram at Starlet, STARLETT1995, or Star's Little Soap Shed on IG. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Cheryl, H2O Ski Bunny, right? You can find me there. You'll see the picture of me. I generally do my Facebook for family, but I haven't been posting much on Facebook. So if you're looking for product, it's probably best to seek me out through my email or seek me out through Star's Little Soap Shed on Instagram or Starlet1995 at Instagram. And under my About section, there's 2 emails. You can email me. If there's a product you saw, because I pulled my website down and you want something or you're looking for something specific, chances are I probably have it. Just email me, tell me what you're looking for and what you like, and I'll tell you what I have, and we'll go from there. I ship out any orders usually within 24 hours. And so if you're interested in something like that, if you like, I will have those links down in the tag description for you guys. In the tags description will be my emails also. So check them out. I'm going to label all this stuff after my interview, jump in the shower, and go get some of those, those round cardboard doilies that you put in the bottom of a package that will keep it from falling over. I didn't pick up any of those when I bought my packaging for some ungodly reason. So now I got to run back and get me those little doilies so I can wrap my packages. So I may add a few of these into some gift packages so someone can just grab a gift package for their daughter or for their wife or whomever, their friend, and be done, right? They don't have to sit and pick a bunch of stuff out. I'll put soap and lotion and a few items in there, like a Christmas package. So if you're looking for a gift idea too, the wholesale order is probably the better option. So check me out if you're looking to do that. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you. Namaste. Have a blessed day.